Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit late to Arcane. I didn't start watching it until late December, and basically plowed through it. Um, yeah. So am I a bit late? Yes. Am I late for a review? Absolutely. Do I care? No, because I need to talk about it. So let's go. Set in utopian Piltover and the oppressed underground of Zaun, Arcane League of Legends follows the origins of two iconic league champions and the power that will tear them apart. The series stars Hailee Steinfeld, Kevin Alejandro, Jason Spisak, Harry Lloyd, and Ella Purnell. Yes, Arcane is based on the amazingly huge game League of Legends. Do I know anything about League of Legends? No, I don't. I don't know anything about League of Legends, especially prior to coming into this. I didn't know anything, but it doesn't matter. This show is, yeah. If you've watched Arcane already, I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to say anything that you don't already know yourself, because this show is wow. But this is more for those people who haven't taken a chance on Arcane, and why you should. The series is 9 episodes, and the way that Netflix did this, which is kind of strange, but they did it 3 episodes at a time over a 3-week period back in November of 2021. And I started hearing the buzz about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll check it out. And honestly, I felt a bit burnt by Castlevania. It just didn't ever reach the heights that I wanted it to. So I just said, oh, I'll get to it at some point. The trailers were all cool looking, and just like any good marketing team, they show you a lot of really, really cool shots. And from my perspective, I was thinking, yeah, those are probably the best shots in the show. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm so glad I was wrong about that, because this show is gorgeous. Visually, the detail, the world building, of the animation style, everything. The designs, they're all like, holy crap, that's awesome. It's just so cool and rich in that detail that somebody like me who enjoys world building, it's something that I'm really interested in. They really pulled it off in an amazing way. Another thing that I want to bring up, it's something that kind of irks me about animation, I guess in the present day. The frame rate is usually so slow that it's actually jarring, and I don't really like a lot of the frame rates. Castlevania is a great example of this frame rate where it's like jumpy, and it's because you don't expect a cartoon to be 24 frames per second. I guess maybe that's what it is. It's a stylistic choice, maybe in some cases. Maybe it's a budgetary restraint. That's not here. Arcane looks beautiful. The movement is just, it's gorgeous and fluid. I love it. And I think so much of the content on Netflix is sort of like, it's background stuff, right? You can just throw on something on Netflix and get some work done, or, do this or do that, while you're watching the show. No, this show demands and deserves your full attention. And something I talk about a lot on this channel and over on the Twitch channel is the idea of this 3-legged table. For me, this 3-legged table is made up of character, plot or storylines, and everything else, the technical ability, right? So the way that it's shot, the way that it looks, the music, the sound effects, all of those things. If usually for me, while important, if one of those things is lacking, a lot of times the other, I guess, technical aspects can pull the weight, you know what I'm saying? But the character and plot is the most important to me. And if one of those falters, that table falls over. I am happy, very happy to say that those 3 legs on that table, solid. The character, the motivations, the way that they live in the world, the way that they interact with the world, the way that they interact with each other, beautifully done. The plot, we'll get to the plot, but wow, there's a lot of it, and very, very well done. And of course, technically, I can't fault it like on any level. I think it looks great, it sounds great, the music's great. It's awesome. There's an ease, a comfortability to the way that the creators have presented this world to you. I mean, look, again, I think I said it before. I have no knowledge on League of Legends, the world, the characters, anything. I don't know how anything works. I'm brand new to it. So it took me a bit to kind of get my footing. But the weird thing is, and this is really, really smart, the characters are what draws you into the world. And you go along this journey with them. And it makes you feel at home. And that's really, really well done. I'm having a hard time thinking of a better start to a show. Like, the only one that I can think of, and I'm sure there's probably tons out there, but for me, Lost was one of those. The first season was so amazing. It just made you want to watch the next season immediately. And yeah, I mean, you look back on it now, you go, well, the ending sucked or whatever. No, you remember Lost season 1? There were people that were, message boards sprang up. There were websites, there were podcasts, all of these things talking about Lost because it was such a phenomenon. It was so amazing to be a part of that whole thing. To me, Arcane deserves that kind of devotion, that kind of like, holy crap, this is just great stuff. You're probably thinking, Rob, why aren't you talking about the characters? Why aren't you talking about the story? Because it doesn't need it. Trust me. I am telling you the truth. You should go into this as fresh as I did, and you will be amazed at how things play out. It's amazing. There is so much plot, so much story that it's kind of a shocking thing. Like, they throw everything in. Like, a lesser show would probably take its time and say, okay, we've got these really, really good ideas, but let's spread them out over a few seasons. No, the creators behind Arcane said, no, we're putting it all in with seemingly little consideration about the future. There is so much that happens, not just plot-wise, but to the characters, that I was sitting there at the end going, where are they going to go from here? It's like they did everything. They did all the things, and they had all of these great ideas, and they put them all in. It's a shocking season. It's so good that I cannot wait to watch it again. Yes, that's hyperbole, but I don't care. This show is really, really, really well done, and I think it deserves all the praise that it's been getting. So basically, look, if you haven't watched Arcane and you're turned off by it's based on a video game, it's probably not going to be this. Trust me, just give it a shot. In fact, just watch those first three episodes. If you're not hooked by the end of those 3 episodes, I don't know what to tell you, because it's so masterfully done. So I'll probably, out of 4 stars, I'll probably give this, 2 out of 4. I didn't really like it, and I'm kidding. Of course I loved it. It's a 4-star. To me, there is no better show that I'm looking forward to on streaming, movies. I don't care. It's the thing that is just, it's so good. I really can't fault anything. And like I said, it's rare for me to want to watch something again. And I want to very, very soon. So yeah, that's how good it is. So I'm curious, for those of you who have watched Arcane, what did you think of it? Are you like me? Are you just like, oh my God, this show is so great? Or are you kind of like, it's okay. Let me know down below what you think about it, and we'll discuss it. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.